So I've started recording. Nobody's here except me. Merry Christmas to me. Whoever else is watching. And Mr. Grange, I think, is joining us.
Oh, what's that round your neck? Hey, you look like Saint Nick. White hair, tinsel.
Need a beard.
So, oh, look, you've even got flashing lights. We haven't got round to it yet. I get into it if at all at the last minute.
We're just trying to get a little bit of Christmas spirit going around here. But my birthday was Tuesday.
All right, I saw that after the event.
And then from there till like Christmas, it's time to do Christmas.
That's an awkward time to have a birthday. You don't know our friend Renata. I don't know if you know her.
Of course I know Renata. Yeah,
you do. Okay. Well, her birthday is Christmas Eve.
Oh bloody hell! That's
so she's Catholic, so they got a saint day in the middle of the year.
Oh.
It was better without me.
It was. It was Christmas here.
It was like, now I'm the average white man, they call me Grinch.
The Grinch.
It's not because I'm particularly anti-Christmas. It's just Grange, Grinch, Griswold, Granny. So many Granola. I have so many nicknames. So
Griswold's a very Christmassy name.
Yeah, it's Christmas vacation.
I think you should be Granny Griswold for this.
Granny Griswold, yeah.
Bar humbug, Granny Griswold.
At the last minute, I was looking around for something red or green to wear, and I thought, I don't fucking have anything. That's getting into the full Christmas spirit out here in California. Got my Santa hat on. I got my sock waiting for presents. Got my German Glühwein. I got my red cup, and I got my Christmas Stollen, which I'll be buying some sherry to go with it. So I'm wishing everybody out there in rock and roll rowdy land a festive Merry Christmas.
I'll follow that a nice glass of wine.
Bottoms up.
Yeah. Well, it's evening time here in the UK, and it's still breakfast time out there in California.
Yeah, we have brunch in Los Angeles.
Well, brunch. Yeah, of course. Okay.
I'll be having a veggie, low-fat omelette.
Lovely.
Something like that with kale and spinach. All the healthy stuff.
It doesn't sound very Christmassy, but
Well,
I suppose California is not really a Christmassy type state, is it?
Well, actually, at this time of year, it gets really cold at night. I mean, not Arctic, but it gets to freezing.
Yeah.
And so they go to town on the light. Maybe I'll take some pictures and put them on the site. People decorate their houses incredibly well. And with Hollywood being nearby, some of the people who are obviously involved get very creative. People will put really elaborate things out, themes, the Christmas themes.
Oh, it'd be great to see them. Yeah.
It's a nice walk. I mean, my old lady here, she loves to. We go drive around this area where every house in the area kind of has an unwritten rule that they will all decorate their houses, and each street has a theme with all signs and stuff. It's actually very nice. So people go crazy over here with it. So it's a very nice atmosphere. Cold at night, cold enough that you might want like a hot toddy. And
so it's sort of getting a bit chilly, like
yeah. My hands are cold now. I'm in my office. My hands are cold, but cold as my heart.
And then you got the California sun. It's been freezing here in the UK the last week or so. Absolutely freezing. So I'm sitting around with my dressing gown on, and got my tinsel there. Trying to get
my warm winter indoor boots. Yeah.
Snow boots.
I was just in Philadelphia for a week doing a big American football game, the Army-Navy game. Like 1,000 people. It was cold there. It was great walking around in the city. All the decorations are up. Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love.
Very nice.
Hence the name, founded by a Brit, William Penn. He was hounded out of England. He went to America and set up. That's what Pennsylvania stands for. Penn's Woods. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, but I'm sure a lot.
It's a land grant. He got a land grant.
It's England. A lot of people here.
That's right. England said, "Look, we've had enough of you and your Quakerism. Get the hell out. We'll give you some land over there in the colonies." And he landed there. Pennsylvania is Penn's wooded area.
Very nice. Good story.
Anyway, that's the end of the history lesson. But I'm full of this use. I went to school. Don't forget. I went to grammar school.
How could we forget, Gary? How could you let us forget?
Because I'm a train spotter. full of useless information. I went to the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum while I was there. The first railroad in America, the first commercial railroad in America. I've always wanted to go there. Finally got to it.
Oh, brilliant. All right, nice one.
I was trying to take pictures of the engines, but they're all covered in friggin' Christmas decorations, though. Ripping them all off, taking pictures on the back.
Humbug.
Humbug.
Well, they don't need it, do they? They got their own image. They don't need decoration. They are the decoration.
I know, but they've got to get the kids in. They survive with kids.
Oh, they
didn't really. In case anybody's out there horrified, I didn't really rip off the decorations. I just wanted to.
They've got one here that goes down to Kingsway, which you know, and then in the Christmas time they have it all decked out as lights. It looks fantastic, actually, going through it.
See, you're turning into a train spotter.
Well, you can't help it when it runs almost past your house.
Yeah, there's something about trains. There must have been some. The Polar Express with Tom Hanks is another. Thomas the Tank Engine, the Polar Express, Harry Potter. They've all brought trains into kids' consciousness.
Right.
You know, they're not like the way I appreciate them, but there's trains. Very well.
Yeah, the Railway Children. I remember as a kid.
That's yeah. Interesting. Anyway,
yeah,
I don't have any heavy duty rock and roll Christmassy stories.
No, we're completely gone off the rock and roll thing, isn't that? So.
Yeah, I thought we better mention it a bit. We were Roadies. Do you remember we used to be Roadies?
Vaguely.
Yeah. Well, I've got a kind of when I first got to London, you know, if anybody's been, I thought that was Malcolm.
He could be on his way.
Wilko's almost connecting. When we first moved to London, we were all from the out of towners. We were like definitely up north, working class, and I got a job at a little boutique. Mother wouldn't like it, and they had a little minivan, and I would do gigs with the band called Armada on my night times, and so I was a crossover period, and they took us to a party at one of the fancy hotels on Park Lane. That was the first time I'd ever been anywhere like that. It was really authentic Christmas dinner. And we had pulled crackers and hats. We'd never really had all that before. That was like the first taste in London of like Christmas out at Hartlepool.
Banquet in London.
Christmas in Hartlepool, you know, you have a couple of pints of brown ale, go out and have a fight with Wilko's team. You know, Wilko's mob comes over, beat us up. That was all that was going on. Once, you know, so
good old days.
We didn't. Yeah, I mean, it was when you were kids in Hartlepool, it was nice, but I think as you got older, it was all still drab and grey, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, about you? Did you ever do any gigs, like actual Christmassy gigs? I never did.
Not really. I am doing a gig on Christmas Eve this year.
Oh, there you go.
In a bar. So some sort of Christmas Eve party. We're gonna rock it up from about 5:00.
Oh, so this is a Christmas party gig. It's not the.
It's in a pub, and it's a Christmas Eve party. Yeah,
the Band Brothers.
The Band Brothers, yeah.
Yeah. So you get a chance to do some real music as well as Christmassy stuff.
Oh, the way we did decide we were going to do some Christmas songs, but so far we haven't actually got together and done it.
Rehearsed them.
So it might happen on Thursday. We got Thursday and then Saturday. The Christmas Eve. So looking forward to that.
I have a really cheerful Christmas story. When I was in 1986, I was in Australia with the Divinals. I got hired by them just out of the blue. I was helping them with some rehearsals in Hollywood, and then they said, "Oh, we're going to Australia. We need a tour manager." I said, "I'll do it." I ended up spending several months in Sydney and traveling around the country doing cricket stadiums. They were the kind of gigs and workers' clubs. But I had the Christmas off in Sydney, and I was staying in an area called King's Cross.
I know it. I know King's Cross.
Anybody who on the rock scene knows the Cebu Townhouse and all these, the Chateau Commodore and all these hotels. But I was staying in a little apartment. So it was Christmas Eve. I went out and had a few. I was on my own and didn't hang out with anybody else. I was having a few Christmassy little drinks. But the thing was, Australia, it was blazing hot. It was a heat wave. I think they might have had like traditional decorations up, but it just didn't seem to work. You've got like 90-degree heat, sweating, everybody's running around in shorts, you know. But I had a little evening, I did whatever I did. This is where it gets really kind of Christmassy and warm, and you feel this warm thing in your tummy wummy. I was walking back to my apartment, and this policeman said, "Oh, you can't go down here, mate. This is Christmas Eve." I said, "You can't go down this street." "Oh, why not?" "Oh, someone's just been beaten to death." So apparently they just covered the body up and they didn't want me to walk down there. So that put me in a real Christmas spirit for the rest of the night.
Sobered you up a bit, yeah.
I said, yeah, okay. So that's sort of Christmassy, isn't it?
Is that Christmassy? I don't know about that.
It was Christmas Eve. So,
well, it makes it, yeah, well, it's a Christmas time story, yeah, but it's not exactly in the Christmas spirit.
That's what I mean, yeah, this is a Christmas period.
Go around and beat some fucker up. No, thank you.
Or beaten to death, actually.
Or get beaten to death, even worse.
Yeah. Sort of sad, you know. A lot of gangs around Sydney. A lot of.
Well, it's a pretty rough part of town, that King's Cross.
Can be.
Yeah. I got the clap there.
Now I've cheered everybody up.
Yeah.
You know, in my fashion.
Cringe. And the best thing you can do is basically wish, you know, all the people that are subscribed and watch, you know, a very Merry Christmas, and now we're getting interrupted by Wilko again.
Yeah, cheers. The Wilko?
Hey.
Yeah.
I can see you both.
Maybe the internet's got the week off or something.
I
have another little story I could throw in before we do that.
Okay, go on then.
I mean, it's rock and rollish. It's connected. There was a pub called the Golden Lion down in Fulham, and that was always a fun place to be. And I think 1984, I've just done a tour with Chris de Burgh around Europe, and I had a shitload of per diem left when the dollar was on a par with the pound. And I was staying in this little Hilton hotel at Shepherd's Bush. It was pretty boring. I went for a walk, and I walked into this nearest pub, and this old codger says, "You want to be upstairs, mate?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You'll know what I mean when you get up there." So I go upstairs, and there's all the crowd from the Golden Lion. Sean was now landlord of this new pub, and I just stumbled into it. I ended up staying there for the week. This was the Christmas week. I ended up staying
that's
there
very Christmassy.
Yeah, and it was like I could just go behind the bar, pour my drinks, and just a little tab. I had a fantastic time. So right in the middle of it all, as part of the festive celebrations, this is December, obviously Christmas in London. It's fucking freezing, ice everywhere. They decided to have a Hawaiian barbecue. Like it was a kind of Christmas treat. Yeah, this is before barbecues had really caught on in England, so they didn't realize. But they used household coal instead of charcoal. So all the meat was getting covered in coal soot, tasted of coal. And they were all dressed in their Hawaiian outfits with their shorts, shivering and freezing.
Are these Australians, Ben Jones?
No, this is in London.
Yeah, I know it's in London, but they're Australians now.
No, there might have been, because Sean had all kinds of friends. Yeah, there was just a motley collection of old roadies and down and out. It was sort of festive. Hawaiian barbecue in the ice with coal dust all over your food.
Well, it was nice for him to take you in over the Christmas.
Oh, it was great. He just said, "Check out that boring hotel. Come and stay here." It was great.
Brilliant.
It sort of fitted the week, the goodwill to all men and all that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to know that the Christmas spirit is alive and well.
Here we are.
Yeah. Well, we are just about alive and well.
So we can just make it official. Here I am with my phone, about to hit the glue vine, a little bit early in the day, but I'll be on the glue vine later.
Lovely. Merry Christmas to
everybody.
you all.
Merry Christmas. You too, Mark. Thanks for doing all of the technical stuff.
Maybe you're white. Maybe you're white.
Oh yeah, you got I'm still got mine somehow.
Look at the colour of that.
Yeah. Don't know what I did, but Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Check out Rock and Roll Rowdies in 2023, and let's get going, baby.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a good year. We've got a lot of good things planned up, and a lot more stories to come, and laughs and everything. So, goodwill to everybody, and we'll see you all again in the new year.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho.
Switch the video call. There he is.
What the hell's that? That's the fucking Christmas. What the Christmas past?
Christmas fucking cool.
No, that's the ghost of Christmas pissed.
Listen, Merry Christmas, every fucking bastard out there.
See, that's a good. Hey, fuck you. Look, I'm gonna cover you up with my cup. I can't take it. So what?
It's a hologram of what Derek Wilkinson. You think ABBA? We've got technology beaten here.
That's right, man. You think ABBA have got a corner of the market? We got our own technology here.
Okay.
So what?
Thanks, Wilko.
Bye,
Merry Christmas,
thank you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
You
See-
Merry, 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 Merry.